Welcome back to another episode of Customized Any Ride. It's your boy Money Rich, the real Swervo in the building. I'm here with my brothers, man, like we do every day. What's up, Fly by G Money?
What's going down, y'all? We out here with King Mazi. Yes, sir.
What's up, L Boogie?
El Boogie, what's going on, guys? What up, Mazi? Hey, it would be right if I didn't do it like that. Come on,
What's
bro.
going on, bro? What's going on?
And my boy D Relly Reels, what's going down?
Hey, what's happening? What's going on with everybody tonight?
And we got a
Chilling,
really
chilling.
special guest, man. He don't need no introduction. You know, a lot of y'all know who he is in the YouTube world. Living with Mazi in the building. What's up, Mazi?
We need a sound box.
Yeah, we gotta get that sound box.
What's going on,
We
man?
gotta get that
Yeah.
sound box. Yeah.
Hey, what's going
What
on?
it do,
What's
bro?
going on?
Man, chilling, man.
Living life.
I feel you. How you feeling, man? You good?
Living life. I'm
Hey,
blessed, man. Honestly, I can't even lie.
Yeah, I
Life
feel
is
you.
good right now. Life is great right now. I'm blessed.
So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people around our area, you know what I'm saying, rocking with us, you know what I'm saying? And we want our people to know your people. And I want you to tell our people a little bit about yourself, bro.
No. Oh man, well, I'm located in Dallas, Texas. For those who don't know, a car YouTuber. I drive a 2018 Hellcat. Crashed my 2016 Hellcat. So it's my sixth Hellcat. Getting ready to add much to the fleet later on, coming up real soon. But absolutely 100% about nothing but motivation, living life to absolute fullest. We only get one of these things. You know what I'm saying? It's about making the best of it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a father. So that's who I am.
That's what's
Yes,
up.
sir.
For everybody in the chat, if you have a question later on for Mazi, you know what I'm saying, line them up so I can get them in order and, you know, ask Mazi toward the end of the show. So if you have anything specific you want to ask him, you know what I'm saying, it's time to get it down so I can get it down so I get it to him. Man, you know what, man?
So,
I've been watching you for a while, bro, from afar, man, and I like the beginning of your videos when you tell everybody about motivation and
mhm.
you know what I'm saying, how to basically you give them free game, man, on how to better
Yeah.
yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love that about you, man. Where that inspiration come from, brother? When you be preaching like that.
Oh man, it came from me hanging around a lot of old heads, man. Honestly, I just gained a lot of wisdom from hanging around a lot of older people. That's always been me. I always like hanging around people that's older than me because they always, it's a way for me to get a lot of knowledge. I love knowledge. I love learning. I love gaining wisdom in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And most of it, man, just honestly came from just making mistakes. Honestly, that's where I get most of my
Right.
wisdom from making mistakes and just trying to give else, give somebody else, the next person, next woman, next man, that opportunity to be okay. Well, Mazi made, a mistake going this way. Let me try to go it this way. Or he did it this way. Let me try to do it that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like my life is like it's an open book. Like I use every last one of my trials and tribulations to capitalize off of it to show the next person, like, hey, you ain't going through this by yourself. What you dealing with ain't abnormal. It's completely normal. It's life. You know what I'm saying? But this is how you keep going. This is what you do. This is what I did. Maybe you can try with. You know what I'm saying? So it just came from me making mistakes, man, and just pushing. So.
Right, I can most definitely relate to that, bro. I made my share of mistakes. Sure.
That's all of us.
Man.
Yeah. My mom used to tell me it's okay to be a fool, but it ain't okay to be a damn fool. So,
Right.
it's like, hey, we know everybody. It's a life, man. We all go through it. We go through it.
Right. For sure. So, man, where did your passion for cars come from, man? Like, I mean, have you always been into like that certain kind of car, like the Mopar life, or was it something else that got you into that passion, bro, of loving cars?
I ain't gonna lie, man. It came. I remember I remember like it's yesterday too. It's crazy. The first time I really got deep into cars was when the first Fast and the Furious movie first came out. You know what I'm saying? You was done with the muscle cars. You was Brian with the tuning.
Yeah.
I always went muscle from that point on. Then of course, over time, I started seeing my brother. My brother had a bunch of cars. He had, and that so my love for cars just constantly grew. You know what I'm saying? Since I was like 5 years old. So it's just been a journey with these cars, man. So I guess I've been on God's side for a long time.
Right. And I see you a big family guy, man. I see you love your daughter to death. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh,
see
of
that's your
course, of
heart, man.
course,
That's your
of course,
everything. So,
of course.
what do y'all guys do, man? Like on your downtime, like when you ain't YouTubing, if you ain't King Mazi, your daddy. I mean, what is that you
Yeah.
do, bro?
Oh man, I'm definitely with my daughter, man. I'm definitely with my daughter for most of the time. Other than that, I'm trying to find some way. I like Nancy or they're messing up, but for the most part, I try to find some way to make sure that when I leave this earth, that she got something that she can hold on to because I can't give her no YouTube channels, you know. So
Right.
everything that I do that's outside of YouTube when the camera's not on is literally me working. Like right now, I'm just in a year where it's grind mode for me. You know, so it ain't a lot of time that I'm trying to spend too much on doing like just extracurricular activity. I try to make time for it. You got to have that balance. You don't want to overwork yourself. That's overwork your brain. But I do have to put forth that extra step to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, at the end of my chapter, at the end of my book, you know, my daughter has something she can carry on, you know, so she can have something that, okay, well, they gave me a head start in this area, so I ain't got to work as hard as he did or the next person, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like trying to make a legacy for my daughter.
Good
For sure,
business.
man. And that's what's up, man. So when you are Mozzie, when you are in that YouTube mode, what do you like the
Yeah.
most, man, about being a YouTuber, dog? Like what gets you going about being a YouTuber? What you like the most?
Oh man, it gotta be the second family. I always call them second family. I don't call them fans. I don't call them subscribers. The second family, man. It's a blessing seeing the effect that I have on them. You know what I'm saying? When people come up to me from little kids to older people, like, oh man, like you know what I'm saying? You inspire me. You make me feel this way. Like I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I don't care about the car. Like okay, so right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm living with my. If y'all want to go subscribe to the channel, go watch it. If you don't want to, you ain't got to. I don't care about the car. You know what I'm saying? I care about the
Right,
impact I have on people's life. You know what I'm saying? The car don't matter to me. I can throw that car away. They can come get that car. It's
right.
the impact I have on the next person's life. You know what I'm saying? The fact, huh? You can have it. But yeah, it's
You want
the
to try?
impact that I have on people's life, man.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes
Yeah,
that's a way in, so he can give him that message. You know what I mean? Whatever
Right.
he,
yeah, of course,
you know.
of course, of course, of course.
And
And I
that's
feel
what I
like
like.
that's what it was. I feel like my purpose is a lot bigger than YouTube.
hmm Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure it is, brother, because you got a platform. You know what I mean? And everybody don't get a platform, so you got that
Right,
platform for a reason. So as long as you understand that and take full advantage of that, man, you do what's right for it.
right. Of course. Got to, got
hmm
to, got to.
Yes,
And
sir.
bro, and this is my last question, man, before I hand it off to my boy D Really
Uh,
Real. Um,
okay.
you got a car club, right? Or are you with the car club, correct?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So what do y'all do? Like, do y'all do anything like for the community, or y'all do anything special for like special events or pull-ups and parks? I mean, explain tell the people a little bit about what y'all do.
Man, we really been slow motion lately, honestly, really since Corona started.
hmm
Now, as far as like just help community, I've always, for the most part, been the one that's like been real big on giving back. Most of the time I don't record, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. We go and do it because I like for that time to be intimate. So
hmm
it's for the stuff that y'all see on YouTube as far as us giving back to the homeless and stuff like that, that's like the few times we've done out of many times.
hmm
Because most of the time I like to be intimate. If I really give somebody something or help out the homeless, I want to be like because this is what's in my heart, not
Yeah.
because I'm trying to get views off YouTube and nothing like that. So
hmm
we do that a lot. We give back a lot. You know what I'm saying? We just did the Thanksgiving drive. I think we did a Christmas drive too. So we try to do it as often as possible. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody hit us up in the chat like, hey, y'all want to go feed the homeless today? Then we'll go, oh, cool. You know what I'm saying? Pitch in money and I'll go do it. However we, choose to do it. So it's like we do stuff like that. Car meets, we really ain't did our own car meet in a while. The last time we did one, we had at Omar's Rim Tires in Pleasant Grove.
hmm
It got out of
Right.
hand. That's when we made the news and all that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Came with these crazy and live how us celebrating
Woo!
the dead homie and all that kind of stuff. We ain't did our own car meet since then. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
wow.
We just kind of chill on the car meet. So yeah, it got too hot for us.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt,
Got to
man.
lay low.
Yeah,
Hey.
so that's pretty much how we get that.
Yeah. Hey,
Got to.
hey, Mazi, man. First and foremost, I got to give you, one of our official
Yeah.
welcome to Customize Any Ride podcast, brother. You're in the inception of this thing that we put together here. It's the brainchild of Money Rich. So he brought the other three of us along together to try and build something special. And to have somebody of your caliber, bro. And I'm not saying that based on numbers. I'm saying that based on how I see you move on YouTube. And it was definitely a pleasure to meet you down in Dallas as well. So that's the official welcome, brother. You're a part of the Car family, man. Now I'm gonna tell you, when we talk about getting guests on and preparing for the guests and stuff like that, even though I've already followed you, I like to go and binge watch the channel in reverse. You know what I mean? So what I do is go.
I used to do that. I used to do that all the time, brother.
Yeah. So I hit that sort from oldest now. So I want you to tell me about something real quick. Tell me about Real TV, Mazi.
Ooh.
Oh, he went back.
Man, he wasn't ready for that. He wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready for that for sure. Hey,
Good one, bro.
Good one.
Hey, I'm saying, man, and for those in the chat room that haven't seen that, please binge watch his whole channel from start to finish and end up with that as the last one. That's what you do. But let us know a little something about that one.
Oh man, Real TV. Wow, that's crazy. Oh man, honestly, that came from. That's why I tell people all the time. Like that was like the first time I ever put up like a video. I didn't know anything about subscriber count, view. I didn't know nothing about none of that. I was just okay. Like I feel like I got a message that people need to. I'm gonna put it out. You know what I'm saying? The last time I even checked it, I only had like 400 views, something like that on it. But and that was recently I checked. That's probably like recently, like 2-3 years ago.
Okay, gotcha.
But when I did it, I was just like, I just want to tell my side, give my message, give my perception of what's chasing a dream, what's success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I made Real TV. That was supposed to be like my motivational channel. And it's like,
hey man,
it grew from that to what it is now.
Yeah, like I've always known you as living with Mazi, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
until I watched Real TV, I was like, oh, okay.
Man, that's crazy.
Hey,
brother, you went back, brother.
Hey, but see, that's the thing, like, man, like
back,
what I like to do for the creators that I watch, I like to pick a day during the week when I can just sit down and I could just watch, content. Yeah, because I know we get wrapped up in making content ourselves, but we still got to, we could find a little bit of time to support each other. So if I say, know what, for the next 2 hours, I'm just watching content. That's what I'm doing. So you know what I mean? It was, but bro, when I went back and I seen that, I said, man, Mazi is in look like a full-fledged television studio.
Man.
You know what I mean? I'm like, but you can see when people start out like that, bro, like you was on to something. You know what I mean? So just a major shout out for you still leaving that content up for number one, because a lot of people would have been like, nah, I gotta take that down because now I'm living with Mazi.
Right. Whole different league.
Yeah, man. So major salute on that, brother. Now, a lot of people may not know, or they may know that you and Hemi Life 44 been riding for a minute. So how did that relationship come about between you guys?
Oh man, it was almost, man, like there was a completely organic, you know what I'm saying, bond. He was already I think he was on YouTube probably like 4 or 5 months before I started. Before I started back.
Yeah.
And so when I got in the car club, I guess he was someone there because we kind of got close, and he was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna go to the dealership and record this video." And I was staying like 5 minutes down the street from that dealership he was going to. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use this as my time to go ahead and get back on. It's gonna be my time to start it and get rolling. So
Yeah,
I went up there, man, and we started making videos, and we just ain't looked back since.
that's it.
You know what I'm saying? He'll call me and be like, hey, bro, we need to make a video. You know what I'm saying? I call him, hey, bro, we got to make a video. And we like going to work at the time and making videos. We was only getting like 3-4 hours of sleep every day. So we was in real life grind mode. We was really grinding.
But
We was really grinding.
and it sounds like you guys held each other accountable. And when you got somebody that can hold you accountable to a grind, man, it's nothing but success on the other end.
Yeah.
So I salute both of you brothers for holding each other accountable. And look at you guys today. And this is just the beginning for y'all.
Yeah.
So it's amazing, man. I always salute brothers that hold each other accountable like that, man. Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, and I want to shout out Free Smoke, their podcast, man. You were recently on Free Smoke, man, and
oh my God,
this was the first interview, right, where I saw somebody's mom and dad hop in the chat.
Yeah, man, my mama and daddy jumped in the chat.
So did.
My mama and daddy jumped in.
Yeah, so
mama and daddy, man, it's crazy.
I want you to let everybody know how much it means to have not only the support at home right there, but when you got your mom and your dad out there pushing you and in the chat room and stuff like that, man. How much does that mean to you?
Oh man, honestly, I'm gonna be real honest. That it means the world to have like your parents support you. Kind of how I was growing up. Like I was telling people all the time, like it wasn't always like this. Mommy, open. But it wasn't always like this. Like when I first started doing YouTube, my parents didn't fully support anything entrepreneur wise, and it wasn't like because they didn't believe in me. More or less, it was just the fact of, what I'm saying, in their era, only thing you knew was you go to high school, you graduate, you go to college, you find some kind of good job somewhere, and that's a living American dream. As long as you take care of your family, your bills are paid on time, then you're doing good. So for they lifetime, they understand what they knew as, what I'm saying, that's what made sense. So anything outside of that realm was different. So it's just something that they didn't fully understand. So when I come to, I'm coming to my parents like, hey, like your son ain't trying to go to college. They just like, no. I'm saying I pay the bills. So it's just like, so it took them a minute to get them on board, honestly. But not that way. I mean, it feels good to finally have that support from, like, and I feel like that if most kids can get support from their parents from the jump, I feel like the levels, man, to be like completely safe. I feel like a lot of parents get lost when they try to live their life through their kids. Like try to force their kids to do something that they don't want to do or whatever the case is. But then you're taking away the dreams of your child. You know what I'm saying? Then you come to it, because that's where it starts. Starts at home first. If you knocking your kids' dream down at home, when they go to school, they just constantly get knocked down. So by the time they get 18, they don't know what they want to do no more, because the whole first 18 years of high school and elementary and middle school, they've been getting their dreams like that. So it's like the support from home is the best.
Absolutely, man. And you mentioned that you mentioned that about kids, but it's still cool. Like, it gotta feel extremely cool, bro, as an adult to still get that support. You know what I mean, from your main support system, man. So, man, salute to Mama Mazi and Pop Mazi, out there, man, for supporting the young fellow, man. So now,
man, most definitely, it was big.
Yeah. So a lot of times when I'm watching your videos and whether you're doing interviews and stuff like that, you always make sure you let people know where the richest place on earth is. You know what I mean? And you normally on
earth, man, the graveyard.
That's it. You know what I mean? So, and explain to people why you say that, though.
Oh yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. When I was talking to my brother Gray and them about that at Omar's Rims and Tires, man, I was telling him, just like, man, y'all know what the richest place is. A lot of most people say, oh, Dubai, you know what I'm saying, Egypt, say someplace like that, but it's really the graveyard. The graveyard is the richest place in the entire world, because there's so many people that die with their dreams, so many people afraid to move on they, their goals. some people that have crazy ideas, but they allow fear to keep them from acting on those things. So they stay stuck in one place, and they end up dying with their dreams. They die. They end up getting old on their deathbed, and it's a bunch of I coulda, I shoulda, or if I had this, I woulda. You know, like it's sad, honestly. Yeah. But I mean, it's life. So it's the richest place in the entire world.
You 100% right, bro. And make sure that y'all really take in what he's saying, like really absorb what he's saying. Like, you know, you got stuff that, you know, ideas that shoot through and you're like, maybe I won't do that. Well, maybe I'll do this one. Maybe I'm scared of what the people gonna say if I try this. Or I'm scared of what such and such gonna say. Man, you mess around and go there, and they say everybody got $1 million idea in their brain somewhere. You know what I mean? You just got to find it and unlock it.
Everybody got it. You just find to get it.
Yeah, definitely, man. So, before I let you go, brother, one question now. We know you heavy in the Mopar. You had 2 Hellcats.
Right.
You've had several raps and stuff like that. Now, if they say the Hellcats, there are no such thing as Hellcats anymore. All you can get is an old school.
Right.
What kind of old school is Mazi getting?
Plymouth Road Runner, brother.
Plymouth Road Runner, brother.
I need it. I need it. 6'8" Plymouth Road Runner. I need it. I need it.
Now
I need it.
You got me on that one. I got you when I talked about the you know, the old school, but you got me on that one because I've asked that question to a lot of people before, and I've never got the Plymouth Roadrunner. That was actually one of my dad's first cars. You know what I mean? And he used to always talk about that Roadrunner, and he was like, I don't know how true this was, right? But you know how we get stories from our elders and stuff like that. So, as the legend goes, right? He would have somebody sitting in the passenger seat, and then he would put like a $50 bill on the dashboard, and he would say, "Hey, if you could grab this, this $50 bill before I stomp on it, you can have it." And legend is, he ain't never paid nobody no money. You know what I mean? So that's when I started. You know, I used to always like to hear about the Plymouth Roadrunner, man. So that's hey man, you're one. I think you're the only one that's told me the Plymouth Roadrunner, brother.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
So I look forward to seeing that one day, man. When you get that.
It's coming, brother. It's coming.
And get it right, man. So, hey, like I said, brother, I appreciate you taking the time, man, for us. I know you're a busy guy, busy schedule. I know you coming to Queen City, a.k.a. Charlotte, North Carolina. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all look for Mazi in the Queen City the weekend of July 30th. 31st, he'll be here with Stunner Reese and Mazi, man. I'm gonna be in the city. I'm gonna make sure anything you and Stunner need, y'all make sure y'all hit me up, and I got you anytime before then, up and through the event and after, brother.
For sure.
Hey, what's going on, Mazi?
Man, what's going on, brother?
You got it, bro, man. Hey, man, it is nice that you took the time out to hang out with us here on Customize Any Rise podcast, bro. I'll tell you, I was listening to you talking about, about motivation and everything, and actually your channel, Hear Me Life, and a couple of more channels have inspired me to start my channel. So, you know what I'm saying? I thank you for that, my brother. So, we're going to jump right into it, though. Man, I watch your content. You do some stuff, bro. How did you start talking to the president, man, when you call the White House? What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? You gotta,
for real. Man, that's crazy. I don't know what happened. I don't know what it was. What was my first president video I made? I don't know what happened. The first stimulus check. That's what it was. The stimulus check. I don't even know where. I honestly don't know where the idea came from. I was just like, you know what? I'm finna act like I'm calling Trump. Cause I still didn't get my stimulus check. So I was really like, God dang. And so I'm seeing everybody on social media saying I ain't got their stimulus check. I'm like, I'm acting like I'm calling. I need some evidence. I did it crazy. And so everybody was like, oh, you You need to call Trump. You need to call Trump. You need to call Trump. And so I just ran with it. And so
man.
it was just going crazy.
Oh shoot, man. I mean, I was cracking up, man, the first one and all the rest of them. I was like, wow. I was like, so how you come up with this content, bro? How do you come up with ideas, innovative ideas like that to come up with that content, bro?
Man, it's just it really comes from like I feel like everybody do it. It's just some people like when you're a YouTuber, you have to use what comes into your head. You just never know that first idea that comes to your head could be your next million view video. So as a YouTuber, you have to use those things like you know, everybody will get the random thought like, dang, that'd be crazy. Somebody did this, or if I did this, we just don't act on it. So as a YouTuber, you kind of gotta act on what hits into your head because, like I said, you just never know what that video can do. It can suck, or on the other hand, be very, very good. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta act on it.
Right.
It came into my head. I just went with
it. Well, shoot, man. So, like I say, you know, I follow you. I watch you, bro.
Yeah.
So, when is Jake Paul going down, bro? What's going on with that, bro?
Man, Jake Paul. Oh, man.
Toto, first of all, fill the people in if they don't know what's going on with Jake Paul.
So Jake Paul, man, he's a dope YouTuber. Him and his brother, I used to watch him and his brother when they was big on Vine. And so they transferred over and they started on YouTube and they was going crazy on YouTube. And so they had probably 3 years ago, they had their first like little celebrity YouTube boxing match, a little kind of event. And so he ended up beating the YouTuber he fought. And so then he comes around last year and then he ends up fighting Nate Robinson. And so Nate Robinson, if you don't know, Nate Robinson played in the NBA. So he wasn't really nothing. It was just like boxing athlete. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why we trying to get people to understand the difference between being an athlete and being a boxer. Those are two completely different forms of body work, two completely different mind states, two completely different forms of just endurance. So mentally, your mind is in a whole totally different space as far as when it comes to boxing compared to any other sport. That's why you can play any other sport. You never hear nobody play boxing. Nah, it's either you fighting or you not.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's just like when it came down to it, you know what I'm saying? He ended up knocking Nate Robinson out. Then he started talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm finna fight Floyd Mayweather. I'm just like, dang. So there's a lot of other boxers that got real offended, you know what I'm saying? Like Devin Haney and Javante Davis, you know, a couple other fighters got offended because for us, it's like, for them, it's like they get their life on the line to fight, you know, to put their life on the line to box and to put themselves in harm's way every time they step in that ring, you know what I'm saying? So to get to a point to where you feel like you can call somebody one of the greatest, it's like, no, you got a whole line of people you got to go through before you can get to that point. So there's a lot of people, a lot of boxers that felt disrespected. And I kind of did too for a minute. Yeah. As a boxer, I'm not a boxer, but I fought for a year enough to know, like, hey, like, nah, it ain't that easy. You can't just beat up nobody that don't know how to have experience and think you can fight now. That ain't how it works. But I understood what he was trying to do, but I was like, okay, well, cool. He should fight somebody that at least is some competition, somebody at least has experience. So I'm like, okay, he can come. I wouldn't mind fighting him, you know. I don't need no big we can spar in the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to give him a little work, you know, that's all it was. I just want to give him a little work.
Shoot, so you gonna make it happen or what? Is it gonna happen? We gonna see Mazi and Jake Paul?
We're gonna try to make it happen for sure. My big bro Ray, he just called me today like, we gotta get positive. So we're gonna try to make it happen.
Shoot, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So you know, I'm gonna go down, man, and let's go to the drip, bro. So you know, I know you got the clothing line and everything.
Okay.
But your natural everyday style, is that what you did in high school? What you do now, is that a transition from what you always did, or is this something that you know you start thinking of new ideas to come with the drip?
Man, I mean, it's kind of always been my style, man. I'm very simple when I dress. I'm not like real big on like just a lot of noticeable stuff. So, but even when I made the clothing line, I was just thinking stuff like, you know, somebody would actually wear. Because of course I had the whole YouTube merch line at first. I was just like, bro, ain't nobody gonna really just wear this just to wear it. Some people wear it to support or wear it to like, you know what I'm saying? You pull out that one shirt, go to Walmart and something like that. But I want somebody to wear like, okay, like this is what I'm putting on today. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm wearing with my, taking my pictures or go out to eat or go, you know what I'm saying? I want somebody to really wear it. So that's when I kind of changed up my whole mindset of like, the design of my clothing line. So I changed it from YouTuber's merch to clothing line. And I started thinking of it as a line. You know what I'm saying? So I just changed up the whole image of it.
That's dope, bro. All right, last question, bro. Now, I see you messing around at Omar's. You always jumping in his trucks, man. When is the truck coming, bro? When the lifted truck coming, bro?
Man, because I'm on your podcast, man, I should be I'm aiming to get the truck before the end of this summer. So hopefully I want to have the truck before I actually go to before I try to go to Charlotte. Because I don't want to drive my Hellcat. So if I can put it on the truck and drive out there, it'd be better. So I hope I can have the truck before I go to town.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to get that exclusive when you come through the city, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't move, man.
You gonna get it first,
yeah,
brother.
Man.
You gonna get it first, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a dope move, man. To grow your brand and don't have to keep the wear and tear down on your car. I think everybody who has a special car shouldn't drive it all over the United States. So you know what I'm saying? That's a dope move, man. So I'm just gonna let my boy L Boogie take it on from here, bro. But thank you so much, man, for coming on out, bro.
Boogie, talk to me.
What up, man? It's your boy L Boogie. Hey, shout out to Mazi for being welcome to the podcast, man. And we really appreciate you coming in, man, and spitting that knowledge and some gems. But before we get into it, I want to shout out everybody that's in the building. We got Stand On It Podcast. We got Euro Audio Thuzi. We got Fast Gato. We got Zay TRD, Mr. Ooh. We got Daddy. We got Daddy here. We got Mambo Forever. We got Sharon Johnson. We got T Rose in the building. We got Stasha. We got Seller. Only one Seller. We got Lefty in the building. Make sure I ain't miss anybody. I think that might be. Hold on. Jen and Rails is in the building. Hold on. We got Jen and Rails in the building.
Yeah, you got to bring the couple channel, as support, man. That's what it's all about.
704 Mustang Mike and Pimpin' TV. Hey, man, you got Pimpin' TV.
Yeah.
Hold on. Stop. We got Pimpin' TV in the building. KJ Mack. And we got Angie vlogging with the kids, Yeah. So, man, Robert Smith, too. But, hey, man. So, when you woke up one day and was like, man, I'm going to do YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, how did it come about, man? Like, I want to do YouTube. What made you want to do YouTube, man? Was it your boys? Was it, you was watching YouTube and you was like, man, I think I could do this. What got you started, man?
Yeah. Man, when I first did, when he was talking about real TV, that was my first
right
doing YouTube overall. And so the way I was trying to do it just wasn't working. And so I stopped. And I had stopped for probably a year and a half, almost 2 years. But during that time, I was watching Talk, I was watching CG30, I was watching Son of Reese. You know what I'm saying? This one, then probably a year later, that's when Mazi came on the scene. So I was watching these guys. I was studying. I was watching them for at least 2 or 3 years before I even picked up the camera and said, all right, let me do it. And after that whole time I was watching, I'm like, dang, I'm supposed to be doing this. Dang, I'm supposed to be doing YouTube. Dang, I'm supposed to be doing this. And the entire time I've been doing myself. And so when I end up linking up with Human Life and the rest of the car crew, I was just like, it was just my opportunity. It was like, you know what? Let me stop playing. Let me stop procrastinating. We're going to get on the bandwagon and start, Let's get this white road. I ain't look back. I ain't look back since.
Right. And I mean, talking in front of the camera is not easy, but it seems like looking at your videos and stuff like that, man, you have that type of character, man. You always smiling. You always smiling, bro. And that's a good thing, man. You always laughing. Yeah. You always smiling. And that's a good thing, man. And what that does, and you're comfortable in front of the camera. You're comfortable in front of the camera, man. And people see that. I feel like watching your videos, you seem like you should be on YouTube. You have that personality, you know what I'm saying? And for those who are just starting out on YouTube, and I heard you say that you stopped, you know, and that's the thing about with people stopping, because they might not be getting the right views or they second guessing themselves. And like you said earlier today, you was like, sometimes that first thought, man, just go ahead and do it, because there's never a perfect time to start, and the thing, like I always believe,
nothing.
right? Go ahead.
No, it's nothing ever. It's never gonna be such thing as a perfect time to ever start a dream, because you have to think about it like psychologically. Following a dream doesn't make sense because you got to believe in something that's a possibility. It's not gonna work. It's not a guarantee that it's gonna work. So psychologically, it's never a right time. There's never a right time to like, you know what, I'm starting this business because it's a possibility that the business might not work. It's a possibility you can lose money rather than gaining money. So it's never gonna be the right time. The stars never gonna line up. You know what I'm saying? You just got to jump in that water and see what you get. That's all. Taking risks. You just gotta be like, all right, you know what? Let me jump and do it. Because that very moment that you put it off, you don't know how long you're pushing your dreams back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with falling in love. Once you got that passion to do something, you have to do it right then and there when it hits your heart. Because the longer you wait, you don't know how long. One day of not working on your dream can push your dreams a whole 6 months back, because you never know who was supposed to, be a part of that dream that day you took off, or who you was supposed to meet that day you took off. You don't know. And so now you took one day off, you took a week off. Now you set your whole dream back a whole year.
Yep.
1 week. So it's like it's never the right time to start it. It's just about getting in there.
Right. And my thing is too also, a lot of people they don't make it because they make it to their limit. And the ones that are more successful and the ones that make it, they go beyond their limits, because you have to go beyond your limits to make it. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you just kept on pushing, man, and you got to where you at, man. And I really like what you're doing. I'm a family man as well. I got kids. And I love that, you're a father and you doing a good, and that's one thing that people also got to see too, man. And a lot of times that social media, they down on fathers. They don't give the fathers, is always a deadbeat father, but there's fathers like you and like Money Rich and G Money and Relly Rails, he's an uncle, so
I am a pop too.
Oh, that's right, you are a pop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's just that my daughter 19, so she grown.
Yeah. She grown. Well, mine grown too, pretty much. But the thing with that, I think all of ours is grown actually. But the thing about it, man, is they don't see, they only see you for what you do on YouTube, but you also a family man and you take care. I see you now. Look, I done been there, done that. Look, hey, I done been there, done that. Hey, go on and play. Go on and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I get to you when I get done.
Right.
But also too, man. I know Hellcats, and I know about old schools. But there's other cars that you can get. There's newer cars that you can get. If you had a pocket full of money, really, I'm gonna say no limit. What other car would you get? Like a newer car though?
McLaren 720S.
I already knew the answer to that.
I knew it.
That's been that answer for years.
Look, bro, my life is already playing out in my head. I know my old school. I know my phone. I know it's all coming. It's already manifested in my head. It's all coming. So I already know these things.
And that's the first step to manifest it in your head. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So once you manifest it, you gonna go. You speak that thing into existence, and it'll be sitting in your garage here soon.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah, for sure, exactly.
So let's see what else, man. Hey, so the rap, for those who probably don't know on the Hellcat, where did you get it done at? And did you come up with the concept, or did you just, because I know some people they'll take their car to the rap shop and say, man, just go crazy with it and do. But did you come up with it? And if you did come up with it, how did you come up with the concept?
Oh man, I go to A to Z Raps. A to Z Raps is a rap shop Dallas ran by my guy Jay. I call him Jay the Rap Guy. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
but ran by Jay, he's crazy, man. He's a real actual like artist behind certain stuff. So just like it's best just to let an artist be an artist.
Yeah.
So just like most of us in our car club, when we take our car to him, we don't be like, hey man, like I want this, this. We just look, hey, these may be my colors. These are colors I want.
Right.
What you think about these colors? Then he'd be like, okay, I like that. Or I'll be like, all right, if I was you, I'd do this. They'd be like, okay, well, cool, we'll do that. All right. Then he'd be like, all right, what type of money you want? Here are the keys. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how long I need to be without my car. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we just hand him the keys. We let him work. So the theme on my car came from the 1911 handguns engravings. So that whole engraved look that be on all the 1911 handguns, that's what that design is. So that's where that came from. That's something he came up with.
Makes sense now. Now that I'm looking at it, you know what I mean?
A lot of
sense.
rap. They don't get it.
Yeah.
Right. And that's cool,
man.
Man.
A lot of people didn't get it, but that's where it comes from.
Yeah, man. That's you know what I mean. That's crazy. Like it's I'm looking at it totally different now. You know, now that I know that's where that came from, because I'm like, that's a dope pattern he got on. You know,
right.
Where it come from and whatnot. So I appreciate you clearing that up for us, Mazi.
Right.
Yeah. Also, too, man, I think I heard you talking about writing a book. Did I hear something about a book in the future? Was you gonna write a book? I mean, hey, I pay attention. Hey, we pay attention, bro. Yeah, hey, we just not on here just to be on here. You know,
well,
we gonna ask these questions. Hey, we gonna ask these questions.
Hey, y'all are on it, man.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. This is probably like one of the best interviews, bro. Like, I tell you, because it's the questions that y'all asking. Y'all are on. Look, I don't care about the car. The car is nice, it's cute. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't care about the car. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the bro. But yeah, man, the book is getting worked on right now, man.
Oh,
honestly,
wow.
it's definitely a book. It's gonna be kind of about my life. It's gonna be more so about just following the dreams in general, and kind of give people that understanding, like, okay, the stuff you're gonna go through, the emotions you're gonna feel, the heart, everything you're gonna have to go through, and for the most part, the ways to get around it. You know what I'm saying? And let people know that you're not alone. That's what it really comes from. Like, people go through stuff in their life and they feel like, okay, I'm the only one going through this. Like, nah, everybody that went through it. You know what I'm saying? The only difference between that person and you is they didn't quit. You did. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference. You know, so it's just like, you know, everybody feel like just because, you know, if I'm, you know what I'm saying, the boy right here that he gained success way before I did, so it must not be, you know, must not be meant for me. That's not the case. You can't look at nobody else's past. You know what I'm saying? Your past may be different from theirs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the book is supposed to give people like that comfort. You know what I'm saying? And know like, okay, it is okay for me to chase my dream, and I'm not alone with these feelings that I feel. You know, fear, stress, depression, all the bad stuff. You gonna feel like it's normal. You know what I'm saying? The next person to feel like this too.
Yeah, all that stuff is real. You know, and that's one thing here where at Customize Any Ride, you know, granted we know we're talking about cars, but like I said, this is the brainchild of Money Rich here, and he was like, we want to ask the questions that nobody else is asking. Everybody's asking about the car. Everybody's asking about how many mods you're doing, what other mods you're doing, but we want to get people your story, you know, what the real Mazi is about.
Right.
What does he have going on? And you love to give a message. So we want to make sure that the people in the chat room will be at least a select few that can receive that message on our behalf. You know what I mean? So we just, you know, that's why majority of our questions weren't about the car world. You know what I mean? So if anybody want to know why.
Yeah, we like to pick that brain, man.
If y'all want to know about the cars, watch my videos.
That's
it.
Hey, watch the
everything about
videos,
the car.
Watch
You know
the
what I'm
channel, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And one more thing, man, like, bro, like your personality, bro, like, have you ever thought about actually being on the show, or you know what I'm saying, like a show or something like that, man? Like, you know, because you got that character, man. You know, you funny, you know, you motivational at the same time, man. Like, you know, because sort of like you kind of like on a show. YouTube is kind of like a show almost, you know, it's like a reality show, you know. Have you ever thought about taking any acting courses or anything like that, man?
Man, I used to, man. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I used
Oh,
to.
okay,
I used
okay.
to. I felt
So
like
that's where it
I
come
would be
from. That's
pretty
where it come
good at it.
from.
But I
Okay.
ain't never just moved on it though. You know, like I
Right,
didn't.
right,
Y'all
right.
not the first person that told me it. I didn't got that a lot. Like people like, hey, bro, you need to be on TV doing stuff.
Absolutely.
But I just
Hey,
ain't never
well, hey,
just.
Most
right.
definitely.
Yeah, but you
Hey,
know,
man.
nobody knows the end game for this thing here
Nobody
called
knows.
life.
Yeah, you never.
You know,
Yeah.
Because
Right.
you don't
Yeah.
know who watching, man. That's one
I mean,
thing that you never know who's watching your channel,
yeah,
man. As
right.
long as you be true to yourself, man.
Right.
No capping,
yeah,
motivating
Right.
people. Because a lot of
Right.
YouTubers, bro, a lot of YouTubers, they just tell you what they got. And
hmm
my thing is I'm more interested in how you got it.
how you got there?
I'm more I want to
Yeah.
see the
Exactly.
story, what I'm saying, how you got to that point, how Mazi got to his point.
hmm
That's why we ask you these questions, because we want to know. I mean, anybody can get a Hellcat and with the rims and stuff. I
Right.
want to know how you got the rims. I want to
hmm
know how Mazi became Mazi.
Right.
Yeah,
So, you know,
that,
Yeah,
Right.
those
Right. For
definitely
sure. For sure.
your personality just exudes
yeah.
everything on your YouTube channel. So
hmm
right,
I tell people all the time, just because you don't have a top of the line car don't mean you can't do YouTube,
Yeah,
because
right,
your
Exactly.
content, your personality is going to take you to the next level. And that's what it is for everybody. You don't know what's going to take
Yeah.
off. Just be
hmm
Right.
you
Right.
and
Yeah.
let your stuff work.
right,
yes,
right,
sir.
right,
Exactly.
That's what 1,000.
Exactly. Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. For
man,
sure.
hey,
For
it was a
sure.
pleasure, bro.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pass it on. I think some of the people in the chat might have some questions, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on to Money Rich.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, if y'all have any questions, man, don't be scared, don't be shy, man. Monty don't bite. You got anything you want to ask, just
You remember
ask.
putting
Yeah, man. But
Zay did have a question. Hey, Mazi, Zay want to know, man, when he can drive that Hellcat.
oh,
Oh, whoa,
man
whoa.
whenever.
You hear
hey,
That's
that,
my
Zay?
dog. He know he got it.
He said whenever, man.
Yeah, he got it. He got it.
You heard it.
hey,
Hey, you heard it on.
No
Hey,
doubt. No doubt.
customize any ride though. Hey, we all heard it. You
yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying?
But you know
Yeah,
what,
he,
man?
he
You know
got
what I
it
want to ask
himself.
you though? You know what I'm gonna ask you though? Like for real, like man, how
What you
you
got?
feel about the Mopar scene now with the Hellcats and the 392s and everything, with all the jackings from the police and the hot boys stealing people's cars, man? How you feel about that?
Yeah. Oh man, it's getting real crazy lately. I really don't know. It felt like having like this just happened like within the last year and a half. When I first started doing YouTube, it wasn't like
hmm
this crazy. Like it was just like, what I'm saying, you got people that do it here and there, but it's just like it's like over time, like the whole car scene itself with the takeover, it just got crazy out of nowhere. You know what
hmm
I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, for the most part, the people that watch my channel, they see like I don't do stuff like that. Not that I'm against it. It's just not my thing. It's not what I like to do.
hmm
And for the most part, I like to be by myself anyway. I be by myself. You know what I'm saying? Either I'm by myself or I'm with the same people. I'm with my daughter, so it's like
hmm
I don't just be around a lot of stuff like that just because, like I said, for one, I'm in that zone right now where everything that I'm doing for the most part, I gotta make sure I'm capitalizing off every single day. Was it some kind of content or some kind of business that I got going on outside of YouTube? So
hmm
it's just not my thing that I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's not what I like to do. And but I like to save my tires too. I ain't down here burning no rubber. I got dropped $300 for a set of tires. I ain't finna do that.
yeah,
I ain't finna do
Right,
that.
right,
All
right.
right.
hey, man, that's
Yeah, I
tough,
can't do
man,
that.
because you get out here like I want to know the plug that these guys got for the tires first and
Right,
foremost. Like
right.
Omar.
y'all got a sponsor
I need they
or
plug. I need they plug.
exactly, man. That's it's crazy, but
I need they plug.
I just hope them guys, they can, try to be as safe as possible out there in that environment, because
Yeah,
one
most
false
definitely.
move and it could be all bad. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. Most
Right,
definitely.
right.
I'm gonna tell you, when I took that blowout in Dallas, man, Omar got me right together
Mm,
and he got me at a decent price, man.
mm,
Y'all blessed to
Yeah,
have
they
that dude out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Omar is
yeah.
the man. I appreciate you, Omar.
Yeah,
Well, hell, I need that plug then.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah, brother, for sure.
So,
Definitely.
brother, I know you like, you know what I'm saying. I know you be packing. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I know you be packing. So, what protocol do you?
Hey,
That can go a couple ways, bro. That can go a couple ways.
Hey, Rich, I'm gonna fix that one for you, Rich.
Okay?
Yeah.
You
have to say, hey, Mazi, I see that you support the Second Amendment.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
That's
right. I'll be packing.
Man, y'all know what I mean. Some of the money to me.
I tell you what.
But what were you gonna
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I know you be safe out there, man. You know when you move, and like when you go to like shows, what safety protocol you can tell people or give advice to? You know what I'm saying, to be safer on how they move, because you know what I'm saying. People be moving. You know, everybody can't have that Second Amendment right. You know this. You know. So what advice would you give them?
Man, no, honestly, I move. Man, I move real crazy. Crazy to do it because like I said this in a live like a long time ago, right after Mo 3 got killed in our city. It was for me. It was just like, man, like I'm not untouchable.
Yeah.
I never get on YouTube like I'm tough, act like I'm just big and bad. I don't act like I'm some kind of thug. No, I don't act like I'm untouchable. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be touched at any point.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Right. So it's just like, and the bad part about being YouTube is like, especially a car use, because our car stands out. So if anybody wants to do anything to me, they'll see me before I see them.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? By the time they get to me, I'm trying to react to what they already doing. They already see me.
Right.
So it's like, it's a whole different way. It's a way I have to move. You know what I'm saying? With being in the position that I'm in, but it's just like for me, just I try to move in the point to where it's like if I feel like I need a gun to be there,
you don't need to be there.
You feel like I understand. Yeah, life is life, but for the most part, I'm not going nowhere where I'm putting myself in a position where hey, I may have to use this. Now, if I keep it on me because just like I'd rather have it and not need it than need not have it. But I try not to put myself in no position, no area where it's just like, hey, I'm probably gonna have to go over here and slang some on. You know what I'm saying? Like I put myself in the best positions possible. Like I said, at the end of the day, for the most part, I'm riding by myself or I got my daughter with me. I'm definitely not gonna put my daughter in a position where daddy gotta get out of character and you know what I'm saying, in front of my kids. I don't want to have to do that. You know, so it's just like I try to move as smart as possible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure. Hey, I got go ahead, Money.
No, you good, go ahead.
I was like, so you know, Chicago came to Dallas, bro. So when y'all gonna come now? That's a long drive. It's for both of us now. So when y'all gonna come down and support us in Chicago, bro?
I just talked to CJ like 2 days ago, and I was asking when the time for me to come out there. He was just like, man, anytime during the summer when it's hot outside, come out here. And so he was telling me to come out there and record his cars, which is the best thing. It's crazy. I didn't even know. I ain't watching him coming up in the game, watching him. Crazy. I didn't even know he knew who I was. Yeah. So it was big for me, but he was telling me to come out there and record his cars, man. So I'm gonna come out there this summer. So I don't know if I'm gonna drive or fly yet, but I'm definitely coming out here this summer. Coming out there this summer. Got
hey,
you. We need all y'all, man. Yeah. We need all y'all to come out here. Now the whole gang. Y'all need to take a trip. Now I was on Zay podcast. Y'all talking about coming with Gray's World. Now I tell you, if y'all coming down here to mess with CJ live an hour, maybe an hour, depending on the traffic, away from the city, from downtown. So, but you know, you can come to the suburbs. Just get with one of us, or we'll tell y'all where to stay if that's what y'all want to do. Now, if y'all want to tour the city, all means be downtown. All means stay downtown because it's an experience. But I mean, we ain't gonna have you in harm's way. We gonna put you somewhere safe, bro. For real. So just holler at us, bro.
Brother.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'll say this, brother. CJ were to tell me, hey, come down here and film all of my cars, bro.
Right.
Hey, I need to be staying as close as I can to the location of the cars. You know
Exactly.
what I
But
mean?
knowing him, he might let you stay at his crib. So knowing him, just holler at him about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
You never know. So
That's the kind of guy he is.
bro, he got enough cars to keep you busy. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and this goes
No, definitely.
this goes to CJ, and I tell this every time, and this is gonna be a story that I'm gonna always repeat to YouTubers, right? Down at the big showdown, you know, I'm walking and I was talking to Money Rich, and CJ was walking beside us, and some guys came up, you know, like, hey CJ, how much you charge for a collab with us, blah blah blah. CJ like, CJ said, I ain't charging nothing. He was like, come on, let's go ahead and do it. Let's get it done. You know, but CJ could have said it can cost you a bag. You know what I mean? But that's not the type of dude he is. So for him to show you that love like that, brother, like you said, you remember growing up watching him, you know, and now he's like, hey, come out and fill my cars, bro. I don't want to see no bit of Chicago. All I need to see the doggone the Dually, the Lambo, the C8, the Snowcat. That's all I need. You know what I mean? So, hey, we look forward to seeing that content when you go down there, bro.
Right.
Yeah, man. We gonna put y'all somewhere close and safe, man. Don't worry about it, bro. I mean, I know Chicago got a rep, but Chicago's rep is usually
I'm protected by the Most High. I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah, I mean, we got a rep, but you know, we ain't gonna put you in harm's way, bro. You know, that's mostly something that's got something to do with some beef on the street that you see on TV. It really ain't random. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I grew up here, I've been here all my life. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't scared to go nowhere in Dallas. We was at Wingfield. So, you know what I'm saying, in my car. So, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like it's everybody. Every city got their beef, man. I wasn't always this way. You know what I'm saying? I have a past just like everybody else has a past. So I just know how to move when it comes to a street life. I understand how to move. You know what I'm saying? So I respect, you know, everything. I respect it. I give my respect first.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? But
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
We got a couple more questions from the guests. Zay again. Ask Mazi what happened to the bet with Turbo TV from the Big Showdown. I just edited a video. They was talking money.
Boy, Zay, boy, I tell you what, Zay, boy, he try to get some stuff.
He said,
Zay be on it. I don't know.
Yeah, he always on it.
Turbo TV from the Big Showdown. Got eye emojis. I just edit a video. They talk money.
So y'all was talking money.
Wow. I don't know. I gotta watch it. I gotta go back.
You gotta watch your video.
Everybody gotta go watch it now.
Hey, we got to tune in.
Yeah.
But did y'all even make it? Did y'all make a bet?
That I know of.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't be knowing. I'll be living life.
Well, you know, Zay hears differently. Zay hears differently sometimes. You know, he don't hear sometimes what everybody else hears. You know, you could be like, "What's up?" and he could be like, "Oh, you calling me out, bro? Like, what's up?" You know, so you know, hey, Zay a different type of person.
My dog Turbo, that racing life, he do that.
Yeah, I know. I met him. He's a cool cat, man. Cool cat.
Oh yeah, that's my brother.
Turo 704. Yo, Mazi. One thing you wish you had known when you started your YouTube channel that you know now.
That's a good question. One thing I wish I would have known then, that I would probably balance. Balance is probably the thing that I wish I would have knew back then that I know now. Balance.
That's a good answer on that one, man.
Good
Salute to my dog Toro _704. He right here in the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
He real good dude, up and coming YouTube, and he's putting the work in. And
that's my dog too.
Yeah, he grinded, man. I talked to Toro probably like if not every day, probably every other day. Me and Toro talk because and what I love about it is that he's always asking me questions about YouTube and always asking me. He's trying to learn. You know how you got like
he was sponge with it too.
Yeah,
like, he was. That came down here was like really like like I tell people all the time. I'm the same way. See that I don't charge people to collab. Like, I'm gonna charge you. Like you have to show me that you're serious now. Like, okay, I don't mind doing it. You got to be serious. I can't give my time to nobody that's not trying to give time to this. came down here was ready. He was working already.
Oh yeah.
He got
Yeah. He
come pull up, do his work. So stuff like that, you ain't got to pay me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
he
got me getting my
grinding, man.
dollars. You know what
I'm proud of the dude, man. He just got monetized recently. You know what I mean?
Salute.
I
Big
just
salute.
I just talked to him yesterday, man, and we got some things in the work because I got a couples channel as well. It's called Jen and Rails with my lady, and she asked my lady Jen. She actually went to Toro his businesses places of work. So we kind of working on something. You know what I mean? To with that. One last thing I wanted to say to Mazi is when we talked about the acting thing and we said you never know who may be watching. All right. The couples channel that me and my lady got, man, is doing extremely well right now. We tapping on 11,000 subs right now. And we had a network reach out to us, bro. We had a network reached out about coming on. Now, this is a show that's on NBC right now. You know what I mean? So we had no idea. So I say to you, continue to let your personality shine. Continue to be who you are and continue to give us Mazi every day because you never know who may be watching, brother.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
For sure.
Okay, anybody? Okay, we toward the end of the show. So anybody got anything they want to say to Mazi, man, before we get up out of here?
No, hey, we appreciate you, brother. I know. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, cool. Hey, Yali, cool as a fan in person, just like he is on the show, bro. Yeah. Good guy, man. Good guy. Make sure y'all tap into him, man. Look at his videos. Go back. If you're not familiar, go back like Relly Rails did and see how he's evolved over this time.
Binge watch.
Right. Hey, and be on the lookout, man. I got a movie coming up. You know, me and Rails got a couple of things, a couple of little movies from Dallas. You had a couple of your boys. I did some cameos. If you go to my Instagram, LBoogie_kicks. Had Gray's World, a couple other people in there. So stay tuned because you are part of the movie. Just stay tuned, man. See how it works out.
Yes, sir.
And you are now part of our Customize Any Ride alumni. Absolutely. So you know what I'm saying? Well, thank you for coming on, bro.
You know, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, our catalog gonna be great.
I mean, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I just want to say, bro, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming on the show, man. Thank you for showing the love, you know what I'm saying? Coming out, give us your time, you know what I'm saying? You and your daughter, I seen your daughter. Thank you, bro.
I appreciate y'all for sure, man. I appreciate it.
But man, you know what time it is though, right? Have you watched any of the prior podcasts?
Oh boy.
Have you watched any of them?
Oh, what time is it?
He's smiling, so he don't know. He gonna find out in a minute, though, ain't he? He gonna find out in a minute, ain't he?
Man, we love you like a brother, but you gotta get the hell up out of here, brother.
Hey, bro, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it
for sure, man. Much love, though, bro, man. We'll see you, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
So, man, I say that to say this, man. Reincarnation, we out.
Yes, sir.